How's it going, guys? Drip Crypto here, and we're back with another coin. This coin is going to be Hedron. So, Hedron is another ERC20 token. This is going to be a little bit. I'm going to drop a little sauce in here too. But so, Hedron is a token that's pretty much off of Hex in a sense. So, pretty much in my other video when I talk about Hex and what it does. So Hex is pretty much just a little brief summary. So Hex is pretty much a CD, which is a certificate of deposit. So Hex was pretty much founded on delaying gratification. So take coins, lock them up, burn them, and you delay your gratification. And after so many days, you'll get more coins in the long run. So pretty much just a long summary of it. So while you're delaying your gratification, while you're getting Hex tokens every day, right? You also gain Hedron tokens every day. So Hedron, which was created by this guy Alex, same thing with Icosa, which we'll talk about. We'll have a whole separate video on Icosa. So Hedron pretty much came out, and with your Hex stakes, you can also mint Hedron. So if you go out to hedron.pro, right, you can mint Hedron. You can also buy it off Uniswap. As you can see, they have a feature right down here where you can connect your wallet, use whatever, buy Hedron. Hedron right now is actually down a lot, but you gotta also realize it's a bear market and everything's pretty much down. Even the top coins are down. So before you fully get into this, this is not financial advice. Anything I'm telling you is pretty much my experience and stuff that I was doing, not only in the bear market but in the bull market, and that you guys should do your own information before you invest in any of these coins or do anything. But let's get into it. So pretty much, this is Hedron.pro. So this is will tell you, as you can see, information on the side. So when you go to mint your Hedron, right, you'd have to connect your wallet. As you can see, we have no stakes, right? So your hex stakes would pop up down here, and depending on how big your hex stakes are and how long out you delay them, you can mint Hedron too every day. So you're pretty much occurring and acquiring a new coin every day on top of it, right? People may say, "Oh, the price of Hedron is down," but I mean, Hedron is still a new coin. Like, it's still a couple zeros. You know what I mean? Especially it came out what, March, so it's not even a year old. So me personally, I feel like Hedron has a ton of potential, especially right now because of so Hedron was designed where you can actually do HSIs. So what is an HSI? HSI is another form of hex stake, but instead of locking it in through the Hex protocol and the Hex app, Hex website, you can actually go here and you can actually create a Hex stake instance where you can actually put a certain amount of Hex, stake it for a certain amount of days, and then what you could do is you could use that Hex. You can mint all the Hedron if you wanted early, and then you'd have to pay that Hedron back. But if you didn't, it'd go to something called it'd then be up for auction. And this is what's happening right now. If we go to hang on, Icosa.pro, right? This is gonna be the next one, but you connect your wallet, the same thing. So what you could do is, this is another little bit of sauce. I'll talk about it more when we get into Icosa, but what you do is, as you're acquiring these Hedrons, you can take them, stake them here, and then what you would do is you'd stake them for however much Hedron you put in. So you'd stake it from 30 all the way up to 360 days. And what you do is you'd accumulate Icosa, and then as you accumulate the Icosa, When this stake is over, you can then take the ICOSA, throw it in here, and then stake the ICOSA, where then you would accumulate, whether it's 90 or more days, you would accumulate ICOSA and Hedron. So you can constantly just be staking, earning more coins in the bear market, and also just increasing your position in both coins. But back to what I was saying. So when it comes to the HSIs, right? The HSIs would then go up for auction, right? And right now, there's the HSI auctions that just started earlier this month. And pretty much, as you can see, these are all hex stakes that weren't paid off. So now they're at the auction where now people can bid on them. And in order to bid on them, you have to bid on them with Hedron. So what does that do? That now burns the Hedron, because all the Hedron that's getting bidded on or is used for the bids are getting burned. So it's decreasing the supply of Hedron, and people are using these to buy hex stakes, right? So as you can see, for example, this one right here is going to expire in an hour, and you can get right now 999,000 hex for, I mean, right now they have the bid set for almost 851 billion, right? So that's 851 billion Hedron getting burned in one shot if this person wins out. So it's supposed to help with Hedron, because Hedron is inflationary, because as you can see, you can buy, you can buy, but you can also mint as much Hedron as you want. That's why you can see. But if you look here, right, this is also another chart where you can see the minted Hedron compared to the borrowed, and then the burnt. And you can see there's a huge spike because of the HSI auctions that were burning more Hedron than minting. But my thoughts pretty much on Hedron. I feel like Hedron has huge upside, definitely in like the future, especially when it comes to these HSI auctions and just overall. Because when it comes to these HSI auctions, while that Hedron's getting burned, this is another little tidbit. People who are staked in in these pools, right, in the Hedron staking and also the ICOSA staking, are earning ICOSA and yield for it, because while that Hedron's getting burned, it's getting paid out also to the stakers. So if you're staked right now, you'd be getting more, which I am on my other wallet. But yeah, I feel like Hedron has huge potential, especially next bull market. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. I'll reply to all of them. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and